Hey, you guys, it's Micah for Sapulpa Times.
And Lucy with the City of Sapulpa.
And good morning. We are spending a pretty muggy July the 3rd. Forgot what date it was for a second. July the 3rd, out here in the Phase 2 alleyway and not too far away from CTX. And I'm looking across the street. Looks like they just got done washing the Phase 1 alleyway. It's all wet over there.
No, remember when I came walking down the alley, I said the sprinklers went a little crazy this morning. They're spraying all the way across.
Yeah. I think they were power washing it, weren't they?
No, that's all from the sprinklers. Yes.
What?
I was getting wet as I was walking down. That's what I was saying when I walked up. The sprinklers are going a little crazy over there.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, guys, we've got a few things to talk about here. First of all, well, actually, before we get to like the main event here, because I am kind of excited about that, we were talking about a couple other things that are coming up. We'll run through those real quick. First of all, Lucy, you told me that there is another golf tournament. It seems like it's the time for golf tournaments right now.
It is.
So who's doing the golf tournament?
So the Sapulpa girls softball team is hosting a golf tournament in 2 weeks to raise money for their season and tournaments and all those things as they travel. At school ball, I'm in like tournament ball mindset, but as they travel around to different games and things like that. So the high school softball girls team they are open for sponsorships and teams.
Okay. And that tournament will be what day again?
In 2 weeks, whatever that date is.
Is it a weekend?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. And I'm sure they've probably got stuff on the Sapulpa Chieftain Athletics Facebook page about that. So if you're interested in doing a team for that or being a sponsor, be sure to reach out to them for that. That's going to be a good time. And then we were just talking about the triathlon also that's coming up in a couple of weeks. So if you're not familiar with this, Sapulpa Aquatic Center, Sapulpa Parks really started putting that on. Has it been around real long? I've only been covering it for a few.
Yeah, it's been around quite a while because it was here whenever I worked at the pool.
Oh, okay.
So back in 2013.
Oh, that long ago. Okay, I guess I didn't realize. But it seems like only the last few years it really got some legs. And you got people that are coming from like all across the state to participate in this thing now.
Yeah, we have people that come from out of state to participate. Wow. So originally it was going to be on June 22nd, but Tulsa and Sapulpa are the only two that really have a big, well sought after triathlon in the state. And so we were actually on the same day.
Oh, okay. So you moved it.
Right. They had more registration. And so a lot of their participants had reached out and was like, hey, we would love to do both. So since they had more registered at the time, we went ahead and moved it. And it actually has been beneficial for us. So we've had more registers since moving it. But that will be on July 13th. And your last day to register will be on Friday the 5th.
Friday the 5th to get registered for that. Okay. That's a lot of fun. I've covered that for the paper a couple of times. And first of all, some of these kids are more athletic than I was ever on my best day. I mean, they're fantastic. But also, I've seen like a lot of families come out and participate in this thing like as a family almost.
Yeah,
like
so
all the siblings and stuff get together and they do it. Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. So if you guys are into that sort of thing and you want to participate, you've done it before, you're going to want to come back to this. Or if you've got family members that are going to be doing that and you want to root them on, be sure to show up. So last day to register is this Friday, the 5th. And how do they register?
You can go to the Aquatic Center and register there. You can call and register over the phone. But if you go to sapulpaok.gov and go to our Parks and Rec department page, there should be a way for you to sign up there. There is a link on Facebook as well. So if you go to either the Sapulpa OK Facebook, we've shared the post, but if you go to Sapulpa Parks, then they've got all of that information on there for you.
Okay. While we were talking about that, Adam Wood chimed in to let us know that the golf tournament is going to be July the 27th. So you got a little bit of time for that. That'll be later on at the end of the month. So anyway, thanks for that, Adam. Thanks for clearing us up on that. The last kind of newsy news thing I wanted to tell you about is the Waypoint Lounge. Last week they started doing breakfast, and they're doing it again tomorrow. I guess it's only on Thursdays and it's only for a couple of weeks. So I went and enjoyed it last week. It was like about $12 for an all-you-can-eat buffet. Eggs, bacon. They're gonna have pancakes, and they've got coffee and juice and things like that available. So if you are like me and you enjoy a good hearty breakfast to get your day started, then come check us out. It's going to be from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. So even if you're a little bit of a late riser, you can still make it a point to come down over at Waypoint Lounge and just come enjoy the breakfast buffet that they'll have there. And again, $12, all you can eat, and come enjoy. The food was good. It was like really good thick bacon too. I really enjoyed that. That was man, it was good. It's good stuff. So
I was talking to Phil earlier, and he said it was the best biscuits. They were like thick and hearty.
Too. I forgot about that.
So they have biscuits and gravy.
Yes, they do. It's the whole kit and caboodle, man. That's the good stuff. So be sure to come and do that. That'll be tomorrow. So come and join us there. So the other big thing that I wanted to talk about was this grassroots fireworks campaign that's kind of got going here. So it started last year. A family decided they wanted to bring back live fireworks, and so they kind of pitched in and did their own little show. And I think they put the word out on Facebook a little bit. 20 people showed up and got a nice little 15-20 minute show. Well, they're doing it again, and it's getting even bigger this time, it sounds like. So they've been able to get some donations and maybe some discounts, and I think they're talking about like $4,000 worth of fireworks that they're going to be shooting off on July 4th. So this is going to be happening over at Bartlett Academy, which is at the corner of Park and Cleveland. And so it's kind of nestled in a little neighborhood there. And basically the instructions are this: you go to Bartlett Academy, park in one of their parking spots, and then look directly across Park Street, and that is where the fireworks will be. The timeline, I think, it starts getting dark at 9. They said at 9:15 they're going to do a prayer and just kind of thank our Creator for the freedoms that we have. And then they're going to kick the show off after that. And I don't know how long it's going to be, but I know that $4,000 worth of fireworks is a lot of fireworks. So it should be a pretty good show. So anyway, if you guys see them or you happen to run across them, tell them thanks for doing this. I think it's going to be a great show, especially if you want to get out and see some live fireworks on July 4th. It's about the only really live show that we have here in Sapulpa this year. And so we appreciate that they really kind of took it upon themselves to bring that back. Alternatively, tonight is the drone show that's going to be happening over at Deluxe Food Truck Park. And so if you've seen the drone show before, you know what to expect. It's going to be awesome. If you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend going to check that out because it is a lot of fun, really great for your pets or for veterans, people who, don't like the loud noises. This is a really great alternative for that. That'll be at the Deluxe Food Truck Park over on South Main. You're probably going to want to park and walk to that because that's been crowded every year they've done it. It's the third year now. So anyway, that'll be a good time. So be sure to go and check those out either tonight and tomorrow for the 4th of July. So
if you are interested in doing fireworks, I'm going to do a nice little city plug for you.
Okay.
You can pick up your firework permits down at City Hall. You can also pick up a firework permit at the fireworks stands located at the Sapulpa Walmart and on Taft at 30 East Taft. Those are valid permits. You can fill those out. They're $25. They give you permission to shoot fireworks from noon to midnight on the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th. There is a fine if you're doing fireworks in town without a permit. So
better to get that permit.
I highly suggest you get the permit. The fine is much bigger than the permit fee. So go and get those permits. City Hall will be closed tomorrow. So we suggest that you get out and get those permits today or come in on the 5th. We close at 11:30. So you'd be able to get that permit just in time to start shooting fireworks from noon to midnight. So police are aware that our firework permit is out, and if calls are made and no permit is shown, there is a fine. So
play it safe, people.
If you're outside of city limits, that's on the county. You do what you want to do, but inside the city limits, we want to know what's going on and where fireworks are going off in case of a fire or any other accidents. So.
Fire department will be on high alert, I'm sure. So, all right, I'm going to kick it over to Jonathan for the scripture of the day, and then we'll be right back.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Scripture for today is Proverbs 27:6. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but kisses of an enemy are profuse. That is so important because we need friends in our life. You need friends. People around you that believe in you, that encourage you, that lift you up, that help you to be a better person. Why? Because that's what Jesus wants in your life. That's the people we need to surround ourselves with. Because we can have people that tear us down and tell us lies and just tell us what we want to hear. But no, we need people that are honest with us to help us become a better person. So I encourage you today, surround yourself with people who believe in you, who help you, who lift you up, who encourage you to keep going towards God. Because I promise you, that is where you'll succeed. I'm Jonathan, and I'm out.
Okay, thanks for that, Jonathan. This is the time of the day where I thank all of you who subscribe to the Sapulpa Times and help make this show possible. If you appreciate what we do here and either you watch this content online or you read the story that we put out at Sapulpa Times, your $4.99 subscription helps make all of that possible. So those of you who support us, we appreciate you. And those of you who don't, I don't know what you're waiting for. I need your money. Okay, all right. Now the dad, we were talking about the dad jokes and stuff earlier. We both have one, but I think I'm going to save mine till Friday because she's apparently got a really good one, and she won't be on the show on Friday. So I'm going to defer to Lucy for today's dad joke. Let's hear it.
All right, Micah.
Yeah.
How do you get a farm girl to marry you?
How do you get a farm girl to marry you? I don't know how.
Well, first, a tractor.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I like that a lot. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. We didn't write that one down. Where'd you get that?
Facebook.
Facebook. Okay, of course. Yeah. That's good. All right. All right. Thanks for tuning in to the Time Loop Live today, guys. I hope you have a great, wonderful 4th of July and that you keep it safe and you have a great time with your family and stuff. And
Time out.
What?
Trash. Trash is running on the 4th of July.
Oh, yes, it is. Because you heard the trash truck.
I heard the trash truck. So for everyone messaging the city and calling the city, yes, the trash will run on the 4th of July. They run in the morning, and so it is not going to affect their day. So they will be running on the 4th of July. All trash routes, if you are picked up on a Thursday, no worries, your trash will be picked up.
Okay.
And if you're picked up on Friday, trash will be picked up on Friday as well.
Okay, great. No delays at all then. That's awesome. Okay. All right, now I'm going to officially end the show. All right, thanks, Lucy. All right, thank you guys for tuning into the Time Loop Live. We will see you again on Friday where we talk about all things happening in the town that we live.